I'm a comedian. Actually, I was the one that started Mackenzie Comedy. I was an orphan. Mark was the elder brother of the house. He's a security in Kilimanjaro, GRA, Port Harcourt. I do camera work for, like, I was learning camera. There's a man codifying. So I stole the camera. On our own free time, I will do those comedy. So Mark's okay, let us create a Facebook page. And I said, okay. So I don't even know when it was monetized or anything. So I just keep doing this stuff. So suddenly, 2014, he bought a car. I said, how did you even get money to buy a car? He said somebody gave it to him. I said, okay, fine. And the thing is, I've not received 1,000 since that time, because so he started paying money like 20,000 every month. You know, we were poor, so the parents were just people staying in a bacha. And this Emanuela is just, so they don't even know the value. Nobody knows what this thing is just bringing. 2016 was the first time he gave me 50,000 naira. He said, okay, just hold this one. I know this they bring money. A ratio of what you guys make every month, and we're making $160,000 then. No,
Jesus.
So see, the only person that can talk about him now is me, because why? Me, I'm an orphan. He can't kill me. People say if you talk about him, you die. I was scared because he will just finish you. That's the truth. How it will happen? If you have a problem with him, it's either you die or you have accident. Why I call now? In the work for him presently. K Brown, you know the guy, black guy, huge. Now, this guy now has don't expire. I tell you, I meet him on Monday. She hear when he talk him. I tell me meet him. Everybody they fear to go tell him your personal problem.
What's the relationship because I know say Ben been they work with Mark. What's happened between Ben where Ben not they work with Mark again?
In the manage collaborate for him. Yes. Collaborate now.
Yes.
So when Ben they work with Mark, even that time, now Mark get decision. Even Ben go tell you. All those things, now just, if person just call, say, we'll get manager for Lagos. Now, Mark be everything. He go tell you, say, office, they Lagos, say, management. No management, I be the orga and everything.
So, but he know they work with Collaboy again?
In the work. No.
I mean, Mark don't come out, Collaboy don't come out for Mark.
No, he no come out, but just say they change them to, that their business be
like partnership or something.
Yes.
In all these things, we would talk about Mark Angel. What if we can't hear from Mark Angel? And I'm just saying, I'm just trying to play the devil's advocate. Yeah. The law. And Mackenzie is right about everything. What if? I'm just saying.
When you mean by it, what do you mean by his right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just like always trying to see a good part. I don't know how one take put on.
If he's, I don't know what you necessarily mean by his rights. But if he's right, it means that if he's right, that means that he was working for him as an employee.
So preyed on his naiveness.
Or was it that they had an agreement that said, okay, naivety. I'm not...
Maybe riding on his naivety.
You know, is that... I don't know what his rights can mean. What you mean by his rights. Or maybe if you expatiate better.
Me, Seth, I don't even know. So what are the things that you would like, that you have not said about a lot of things that has gone... We don't happen, you know, from the time that you guys started together, from according to you, when you be house boy for their house. How old in there? How many years it takes in
the age difference?
Like 5 years.
Like 5 years, okay. So what's be the things where you feel say we don't know, where you feel tell us?
The thing is that when I was in their house, I was calling him brother. Like I was seeing Mark like a brother.
Elder brother. Yes.
And we were together. Like, apart from this money part, like, it's somebody that I see him like a role model. Like, anything he does, I want to do it.
No.
There was a time I started selling CD. He came and said CD with this comedy. I started selling it in CDs.
Yes. On a CD?
On a hustle.
No. He was, then he said there is no money. So I carried I printed the comedy. I don't know.
On a comedy?
Yes. I started selling it. He joined me once.
Oh, he joined you.
Yes.
Oh, he joined you. So the money where they get from the selling of CD, where the money they go?
Na me they take that one that time.
And if you get total money, if you say okay, if I say okay, calculate all the money we make from selling of CD.
250,000.
And he not ask you.
No.
And he not ask you, sing buying for her.
No.
Maybe because he knows that it's not selling for
not
price.
the kind of money where he
went for the bigger
and also
one.
he can also claim the right that he also maybe now in face where in conjure and help you sell, now make him even sell.
No, he no come out in there for moto. Like you know those things where we say we go carry boss. The person go
and nobody knows say him inside the motor.
No. And just see why he join me be say in the try show me say money they come out for the thing. Like
then Igwe came with his sister and his manager. Why Mackenzie came with another content creator I've forgotten the guy name though. But he's a comedian as well. Then me, I came with my PA. We all sat down together. Then I was one that started the conversation. I thanked everybody for coming. Then I told them that, okay, I was the one that reached out to Dennis. Dennis said he had a lot of things to say about him. That you, Mark Angel, you cheated him. Okay? This thing, I said it in their presence. If anything I'm saying here is a lie, Dennis is alive. He can make a video to counter what I'm saying. Then I said, okay, let us address all these issues. Okay? So Dennis, can you tell Mackenzie what you told me? Dennis said the same thing. In fact, most of the things he said in that podcast, he said them. Then I told Mackenzie, I said I could interview this guy and it will draw sympathy and all of those things. But at the end of the day, the reason for the interview is that he needs to be compensated. I believe that we can have this compensation in this meeting. Okay, Mackenzie then told his own side of the story. I don't even want to talk about it because if I dare mention all the things Mackenzie said, it would be as if I'm siding Mackenzie. Okay, so I hope that maybe Mackenzie also come out to say his own side of the story, and maybe people that are bigger than me would see how they can settle this issue. Because me, I tried my best in my own capacity. I wish I had recorded what happened that night. So it was a very long conversation that the meeting was for like almost 3 to 4 hours. Then what happened again? At the end of the day, they had quarrel. They even quarreled in that very meeting. Mackenzie will say, I used to call you, but you won't pick my call. I'll ask you how life is. You tell me that life is good. Dennis, on the other hand, will say, when I called you for money, you told me you didn't have, they were having issues. So we tried our best to settle, to make the issue calm. That at the end of the day, I told Mark, you started life with this guy. So he used to wash your clothes before. You guys used to eat from the same plate. How does it feel that you are this successful and this guy is struggling with house rent and a lot of things? You understand me? Then Mackenzie told me that it's not his fault, that he cannot carry everybody along, that even though he owns that, he had a lot of work to do. Like he said a lot of things that that is not the way most people think, that he had so much work to do to get to where he is. There's a way he explained it, that he has tried his best. They took to court, he was compensated, this one, that one, and so many things. I say, okay, but right now, let's forget what has happened in the past. Can we settle this issue? Dennis is not living well. What can we do for this young man? So then the thing that Mackenzie told me, that he's willing to do anything for Dennis, but he cannot let Dennis come back as a shareholder of Mackenzie Comedy because he has taken the brand really far already. You understand me? Then I say, Dennis, do you have a problem with that? Then Dennis, I don't know, I can't even remember what Dennis said, but okay, they gave him a blank check. What do you want? Then Dennis said that right now his rent have expired and he doesn't even have where he's staying, that he's living with his sister. Then I even asked the sister, can you confirm that what Dennis is saying is true? The sister said yes. And I said, this does not sound good at all. But then I asked him, how much is your rent? He mentioned the amount. And I was angry. I was like, bro, I did not call this meeting, spend money for flights, hotel and so many things just for you to come here to say that what you need is money for rent. Come on. For God's sake, you have 2 kids. You are a grown-up man, for God's sake. You need help that is even beyond that. You can't come here to be talking about rent. You understand? Even his manager also said this.